are we live on the YouTubes? Are we? Yes, this hat my wife got me because, in case y'all were under a rock or something, it turns out that ICE is now saying those people in the green frog suits, they are domestic terrorists. And my wife, who I love dearly, heard that and said, what's the best way she said? She said, in all fairness, when she heard that, you need to leave. So she went out. Who is this? Accountability police? Debate these nuts. Get your bitch ass off my show. Let's debate, McCormick. It's Thomas McCormick. And since you ain't my father, nor are you my mother, it's Mr. McCormick. Or since I'm on live on the show, it's Mr. Bishop. Don't come to my house and talk shit in my house. Because I know your little funky ass will go and then report this for harassment and bullying. So let me make sure you understand this. I know Crescent. I already know who he is. You know what? Let me take this hat off right quick. Morning, Wolfie. Let's go ahead and call it what it is. DJ Eye Candy or whatever the hell your name is. You want a debate so bad. And do you know why you want a debate so bad? Because you want to be relevant. Let me tell you something, boy. In the almost 5 years I've been doing this, I've had hundreds of people come for my head. I've had hundreds of people. I don't give a shit if your ass is goddamn Razuk Katora. You can get this work too. Understand something. I've had hundreds of people come from my head. None have succeeded. I've had former friends and former people that I really genuinely cared about come from my head. None have succeeded. And do you know why they haven't succeeded? Because in your short, disgusting dump of a life, you could never be me. And therefore, you can never beat me. I have no criminal record at all. I have a long history in the United States Army. I have never lied about my career. I'm a staff sergeant, no tabs, but I did make it to E6. I have no record. I have no flaw that you can use against me. Unlike everybody else that you want to like harass and bully and cower and things of that nature. I am a father, a husband, a brother, and a son. And I'm better than you. Understand that. At the end of the day, Razuk, or you dried up ass human Marlboro up in Canada, when you lay your head on the pillow, you are nothing to me. When you get up in the morning, your feet touch the ground, you are still less than me. So you can continue to chirp in the comment section. You can continue to go get the live ban for harassment and bullying. At the end of the day, social media, non-social media, no matter where it is, I am better than you. I know you hate it, and I do not care. I am the son your mothers wish they had birthed into this world. I am the son your fathers wish that they had. And I am an upright, beautifully made, intelligent, sexy, smart ass, profane and profound son of a bitch. And you can't come from my head because you can't see my head for how far up above you I am, bitch. Oh, I just talked long enough to want for Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, or goddamn Ole Anderson to get him. Y'all notice what it did, right? You notice what it did, right? Ha ha! That's, ladies and gentlemen, is how you start your day. Let me give y'all affirmations before we go any further. Yes, he did, Swords, and he got busted in a sting for prostitution. Let me give y'all affirmations this morning. Before we even start this show, since Razook out here talking that bullshit, let me give every one of y'all affirmations. Okay? Don't you ever let your head dip. Don't you ever drop your head down when somebody else walks past you. That's my mama and daddy taught me that. When my mom said, when you shake a man's hand, you stand up, you look him in the eye. When you walk past, you don't ever drop your head. You keep your head high. You keep it high. And I'm telling this to every single one of you. Black, white, gay, straight, trans, it does not matter. Don't you ever let a person tell you who you are when you know who you are. When you know who you are, these people do not matter. They don't. They don't. No. You don't give them that satisfaction. You don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you cower. Because when they know they can mess with you a little bit, they continue. Stand for yours. Yeah, some people are going to call it arrogant. Who gives a shit? Believe in you. Believe in you. Believe in you. And if a son of a bitch don't understand that, greet him with this.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
I don't descend. I don't come from weak people, and neither do you. Neither do you. Shit. Goddess Maeve, Goddess Maeve, Goddess Maeve. Damn. Goddess Maeve, I need to know what we can help you with as quickly as possible. Goddess Maeve will be homeless, her words, tomorrow morning. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see what we can do. At least we put her in a hotel or something. Let's see what we can do. Good morning, Nurse Dave. Goddess, Nana wants to know what state. Goddess, if you can come over to TikTok and put some information in the chat, please. Let's see if we can take care. We can help. Okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't you ever let somebody tell you your worth. I get sick of that. Which brings me to this hat. As weird as this is going to sound, that segue brings me directly into this hat. Okay. So, ICE has labeled. Goddess, there's a lot, people got a lot of information. Oh, I think she said Tennessee. Is that Goddess? Call sign unseen. Is that you, Goddess? Give me a thumbs up if it is. Let's see if we can help. Like I said, let's at least get her in a hotel or something. So ICE has labeled the people in the big frog outfits as terrorists. Okay, call sign unseen is Goddess. Goddess, everybody shoot her a DM, please. Call sign unseen, shoot her a DM. And do we have a Merv check? Have we got a Merv check? Have we got a Merv check? Everybody check in the chat. See if we got a Merv check. But ICE has labeled the people in those inflatable. Merv is here. We got a Merv check. We got a Merv check. Merv is in the building. They have labeled the people in the inflatable outfits, like the giraffes and the dinosaurs and the frogs. Pam Bondi and Kristi Noem called them terrorists, or they're acting like domestic terrorists. Good morning, Merv. My wife heard that, and the first thing she said is, nah, son. Nah. She heard the first thing she said was, and then she was like, okay, bet.
I'm leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
So she went and ordered this. She's got the little ears, but she got me the bucket hat because she know I'm old school hip hop. I got the bucket hat. I got the green bucket hat. And since I'm telling y'all, I understood. I have that same hat. New Mexico Blonde got the same hat. This hat leads me into exactly what it was that I wanted to talk about. I want y'all to understand something. I knew what I was going to talk about on today's show yesterday. I didn't want to talk about it yesterday because I wanted to make sure I talked about it today. Because this is the perfect Why Wednesday conversation. Perfect one. Y'all got the double Y. We have now passed any sort of understanding on exactly what the hell this is. Never mind the Dubicon. We are now looping around to be able to hit the Dubicon again. ICE is using surveillance programs that the Israeli government uses to spy on anyone that is critical not only of ICE, not only of ICE, what ICE does, but anybody that is critical of the Trump administration. Y'all can look that up. Good morning, Michael Crockett. I love when I'm gonna tell y'all something. When my brothers come in here, I'm talking about, black folk. When my brothers come in here every morning. Good morning, Miss Sonia, with your beautiful self. They are using surveillance equipment or programs from the Israeli government to spy on American citizens. Yes, Chuckles, that thing. The sitting president of the United States went on a rambling, meandering, bullshit-ass speech on the USS George Washington, an aircraft carrier, where he said, and y'all can go look this up, I'm paraphrasing, but this is what he said: we can use the military to do whatever we want to. He said that. That came out of his mouth. Him said that. Him Ali, him over there. Him said that. Our government has been shut down, not for all the bullshit reasons y'all gonna hear the Republicans tell y'all, the Democrats can open it. We made a clean bill. No, bitch. What they want to do is raise the premiums for the Affordable Care Act on your asses. And they shut down the government to be able to do it. Stephen Miller, every single day, starts to look and sound more and more and more like Goebbels from the Funny Mustache Man regime. He got on Fox News either yesterday or the day before yesterday and said, and I quote, ICE can do whatever they want because they have, constitutional immunity. Which brings me to the question of the day. Why exactly are people trying to pretend like this shit is normal? Ladies and gentlemen, this shit ain't normal. Oh shit! We have a host on GCPR who's celebrating a birthday today. I'll get to that at the end. Also, I got a package from Smooth, California. I was going to make a big old video about it, but the wife said, no. You should open it up on the Sound of Coffee. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this box up. You're going to get a chance to see what's in it. It is a care package from Smooth, California. Now, why are people trying to pretend like this is normal? Can somebody explain? Why are people trying to pretend like this is normal? Why? Why do we have people running around all throughout social media trying to tell you that the anger in the pit of your stomach, this horrible feeling that you have in the pit of your stomach, you're wrong for that? Everything is A-OK. Saturday morning, people are going to wake up to discover that they do not have food stamps to buy food. ICE has the largest budget outside of the Department of Defense. $150 billion. They are a paramilitary group at this point. But wait, you better not say that. Don't open your mouth and say that. Because they now are surveilling you. They are now all surveilling you. Bigger, exactly. Thank you, Isti. Bigger than the Marine, the budget for the United States Marine Corps. Simplify these nuts, I guess. Mike Johnson and John Thune. John Thune, the Senate Majority Leader. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House. They are hell-bent on telling you that there's nothing they can do, even though they control the presidency, Congress, and the Senate, and the Supreme Court. They are hell-bent on telling you this. Hell-bent on telling you this. And they're telling you it's the Democrats' fault. Oh, by the way, have any of you guys been on any government websites lately? Have you been on a government website for, say, I don't know, the SNAP program or Head Start, Department of Labor? Have you been on any? Have you seen the messages that they put on there? Due to the Democrats shutting down the government. In other words, now every single department of our federal government is now partisan. Our military is now partisan. Remember when Donald Trump took his punk ass down to goddamn Fort Bragg? Remember that? But that was some extra shit. Do you remember earlier in the year when they started labeling things DEI? Like, I don't know, the highest ranked black soldier ever to receive the goddamn Medal of Honor. And if you go to the website, it says DEI medal. But they want to normalize this. They want to normalize it. And I'm sorry, kids. The answer is no. Nah. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm sorry. You see, like I explained to that jackass that was in here a few minutes ago, I don't come from weak people. I don't. I do not. I don't come from weak ass people. I did not come from people that would simply look at that and go, Biden. I don't come from them people. I don't know who they are. I got siblings. And my siblings have gone head up. Especially my sisters have gone head up with grown ass men and won. My two little sisters, a guy comes up, punches my brother Rocky, the Saint, or El Santo. My sisters see that, they haul ass. One got the bar that we used to keep in the back to keep our door closed. She got that bar, pure, just straight metal. My sister Lizzie, throwing punches. Dude's trying to fight her and missing because she's deceptively quick. She's like Joe Frazier with that left. My sister's left-handed. That wearing that ass out. My sister Quisha comes out with the bar. Crang! Right upside his head. Dude turns around, tries to grab it. He grabbed the bar. My sister Quisha was like, okay, blah! Busted him in the shit. Busted him in the shit. So, when I got home, I'm like, oh, you getting the whole family effect now, home. Bring your bitch ass outside. You can hit my brother, bring your ass outside. Me and my sister Lizzie's like, Playboy, hey, Playboy, parking lot, hey, need 15, 11 minutes. Oh, you hit the little brother, now you got to deal with the big brother. And I'll never forget, we was beating on this dude's door like, nah, bring your bitch ass outside. You want to fight somebody? And our landlord's like, I need y'all to go inside and stop the fight. We looked at her and said, shut up, bitch. Both of us, me and my sister Lizzie, looked at her both like, shut up, bitch. It's Playboy time. I tell y'all that story. Yeah, those left hands, listen, my sister Lizzie will knock your ass out before you even realize the hand moved. Sinai, in unison. We looked at her and said, shut up, bitch. We was getting ready to move anyway, so we didn't care. I tell y'all that story to say this. I don't come from the people that will normalize this shit. I don't come from the people that would literally normalize what the hell is going on. I'm not the guy that after I done voted for this shit and now my farm's at risk, I can't sell soybeans and shit. I'm gonna get together with other people in a damn building to pray. I'm not that cat. I don't know who y'all talking about. I'm gonna come in here and talk to Jesus. Well, you stay in there and talk to Jesus. I'm about to go talk to Trump because I'm about to put my foot in his ass. Listen, I guarantee you, I'm gonna pray. Well, I'm going there to get my goddamn money because I'm telling you something right now. Hey, Trump.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm from around the way farms. The hell is wrong with you? I don't know what that. I don't understand this weak shit. I don't get it. I'm not the person who will sit up and know that I contributed to this and then bring my monkey ass on social media talking about, yeah, I voted against Kamala because I wanted to send a message. You better bow to me. You better ball on these nuts. What is wrong with you? Thank you, April. Thoughts and prayers? Hell no. I do kind of look like LL Cool J, don't I, Kim? Nobody can rap quite like I can. See, I'm hip hop for real. You know what I mean? I'm not about to. We gotta hold hands in bipartisanship. We must find a boy if you don't bipartisan.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
I'm walking in there. Why are we wearing a frog hat? See, Taz, this is what happens when you come in late, Arn. Come on now. I don't come from them people. I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are. That's just going. I'm not the person that will see somebody making fun of people on food stamps and then just go, well, that's her opinion. Oh no. Oh, I got an opinion. Hey, yo, are you out here shaming people who use food stamps? Guess what? Guess what? I will beat your ass and hide the Bible if God's watching. I guess the question is more along the lines of this. Why aren't people ready to kick ass and chew bubble gum? No, absolutely not, people. We got a political party that created this. We got a political party that funded this. We got a political party that asked for this. We got a political party that cultivated it and things of that nature. Why can't you say that shit out loud? Why? Our politics is so toxic because we will not call a spade a effing spade. We have become what we thought we hated. It is the Will McAvoy speech in the first episode, the first 15 minutes of the newsroom. It is. And with a straight face, you're going to sit there and say that we're so star-spangled awesome? We're not. We're not. Right now, we have an elderly person is being abused by the federal government. He just so happens to answer to the president of the United States. I said what I said. Get mad if you want to. Right now, we are watching elderly abuse in real time. Every one of y'all, or maybe not every one of y'all, everybody has seen. Hey, thank you, Mofi. Thank you. It's his minions that are keeping him there. We are all watching a senior citizen be abused, pumped full of drugs, pumped full of IVs and shit. Out here saying some bullshit like, I had a perfect MRI. How old do you have a And thank you, Taz. Anybody and everybody that would have said out loud, hey, yo, y'all are abusing an octogenarian. Y'all are out here abusing a senior citizen with visible signs of decline. He done fired all of them. He done fired every one of them. If you are a nurse, like my wife, who just explained this to me this morning, If you are a nurse, you can tell what's going on with that man. These meandering, rambling speeches, the only reason we know about them is because our media is pussy. I said what I said. Our media is puss-eye. Do you think these people are going to ever say out loud, "Morning, how's your mom and them?" Do you think the media is going to ever say, "Hey, there's something wrong with him"? Like, "Hey, yo, hey, Playboy, what's up with your man?" You think they're going to do that? No. You will. I'm going to tell y'all something. Look at the lives on TikTok you see today. Look at them. I want you to look at them, especially the left-leaning ones. Them MAGA lives, just don't even. What's going on, Defiantly, with your biff ass? Don't go to the MAGA lives. Don't go to the MAGA lives. Just don't. If listen, if you go to a MAGA live, you will know it's a MAGA live. You will know. I'm telling you, you will know. You will know. Hey, Jake, I got an idea for another book. Okay, all right, we can talk. Listen, let me tell you something. You will know a MAGA live. It'll have a picture of President Trump with a body he couldn't have if he stole it and paid under the desk prices for it. Man got pectoral muscles bigger than some people's cars, with a bald eagle on his arm, with a flowing American flag like Homelander, and he's standing on top of a whole bunch of dead Democrats. That's how you know it's a MAGA live. Don't go in there. Just don't. Going into a MAGA live increases your chances of being sterile. Like, you know how they say when you go towards a nuclear waste dump or a nuclear waste site, you know how they do that? And they tell you women will become infertile and unable to have children, and it shrinks up a man's testes and shit. Yeah, that's a MAGA life. Listen for 5 seconds, you will not be able to have children. The doctor will be like, "I don't know what you did, but you are not able to have children. We have looked at your uterus. All of your ovaries have shrunk up. And you, sir, you going into a MAGA life. I do not know what you did, but for some reason you gave yourself an instant vasectomy, and it's permanent because your nuts, your testicles are currently, they're shrinking. Don't do that. But go into anybody else's lives on the left, even centrist. And what you're going to see is two different trains of thought. One, reality. Hey, yo, your man's out here. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with this dude. He is out here. Why is he talking to trees? Why is he talking to trees? What's up with your mans? What's up with your mans? What? Why is he out here talking about planes during the Revolutionary War or the Civil War? What's wrong with him? That's one half. The other half, and you know what I'm about to say. But what about Biden? He was old. What about that? Those people are the reason we're here. The Biden people are the reason we're here. They're the reason we're here. They're the reason a senior citizen is being abused in the White House right now. Thank you, Mo. Where is Jake Tapper? Exactly. Shad said the same thing. Hey, Jake, I got another book for you. It's called "We Sat Here Did Nothing While Old Man Died in Front of Us." I make the jokes about Donald Trump that I do, not because they're funny, although I am good at that, but for simple mathematics. Okay? Simple mathematics. And I use the example of my mother, who died at 84. But before that, I'm talking from 80 to 84, she fell several times. Several times. My mother was incontinent towards the end of her life. What's going on, Nart? My mother was incontinent towards the end of her life. At 75, my mother stopped driving. Actually, she had stopped driving beforehand because me and my brother were taking her everywhere. Me, my brother, my sisters were taking her everywhere. But she literally did not get her license renewed when she was 75. She said, I don't need to drive no more. I got y'all. It was true. My mother knew, and I would have dropped everything and drove over there and got her. And then when I went and moved to Georgia and then to Kansas, my brother did it. My sisters did it as well. So, but my mother, the dementia that my mother suffered from became really, really, really bad after her 80th birthday. She started to forget things. She started to say things that were not true. She started to remember things that did not happen. When my mother was in the hospital and I raced from Fort Riley to Belton, Missouri to see her, my mother thought that they had sent me home from Korea to see her. Now, did I try to stop her? Of course not. I didn't try to stop that narrative. It's my mom, whatever. My mother passed away at 84. So you mean to tell me that people think that a man who is almost 80 is somehow vim and vigor? This jackass keeps coming out and talking about MRI tests like he just won the goddamn Super Bowl. Like, I had a perfect MRI. Bitch, what? This is not a passer rating, sir. What the hell are you talking about? I appreciate that wild card. I really do. Sir, this is not a passer rating. And the big game, Donald Trump was found to have a perfect MRI with no interceptions and 16 touchdowns. What the f- And the fact that he's always wanted to be somebody, never got the adulation from the elite in New York and New Jersey, never got the adulation from the elites in Hollywood, never got the I'm one of you, I got money. All old money is looked at his ass like, ugh. Ugh. Like old money looked at the Trump money like,
God damn. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
and then when he got to talking, then when he got to speaking, like, I've been hanging out with the elites literally looked at this man and said,
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
morning, Ken. Welcome back, brother. So he never got that adulation. Nobody ever accepted him. They never did. Everybody looked at him like a clown. Do you think the Rockefeller money would be selling meat at the Sharper Image? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just come on now. Just come on, man. Come on. Exactly. Except Epstein. But think about that. I descend from Rockefeller money. I have Rockefeller money in my pocket, and what I want to do with this massive fortune that is so big we don't even talk about it is I would like to sell corn dogs at Lowe's. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? What? You want what? You heard me. I have Rothschild money, and what I am planning on doing is selling thick steak burgers at Bed Bath and Beyond. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What? This son bitch said, I'm gonna sell meat at the Sharper Image. And the board of directors at Trump in the Trump company organization didn't go, hey yo, hey,
Whoa, brother, whoa. Now you got too much dip on your chip.
Listen, I invested way too much in this goddamn business. I've been invested in this bullshit since your daddy. You were not about to sell no goddamn meat at the goddamn Sharper Image. What? So Jamila, I think Jamila just said, wait a minute, was that Jamila that said that? No, it's Tracina. He couldn't even sell water after a hurricane. Listen, hey Jamila, hey Tracina,
Kobe.
you can have that one. That's some Kobe shit right there. So what does he do? After getting offended, because I don't want anybody to think that this son bitch ran for the presidency out of altruism. Donald Trump can't spell altruism. Shut the Mr. President, spell altruism. Altuna-risms? Like, bitch, no, altruism, sir. Altruism. It sounds like tuna. It sounds like tuna. Yes, please do. Call sign, please do. Please spell. Hey, if you guys got spare, if you got something to spare, and I know it's a bad, it's a really bad time for everybody, but call sign is one of our beans, one of our coffee beans. She's going to be homeless in the next couple of days, and she's got 2 kids. So if you can donate something, please do so. The only reason this man ran for the presidency is because that Negro made fun of him at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. In a way, Barack Obama created this. Good morning, Goddess. Goddess Loki in the building. Barack Obama created the fertile soil for us to get this senile person as president. Okay? He did. Wolfie! What did Wolfie say? What is Wolfie over there doing? I always got to check the YouTube chat because that's where the nuggets come in, boy. That's when you get these nuggets of I can't even believe you just said that. I can't even believe you just said that. What did Wolfie say? Oh, look. And next message is brought to you by the Reject Shop. Wolfie, what are you doing over there, sir? He wanted to be president because a black man made fun of him. It's okay, hey Sonia, don't even worry about it. We got you over here. You know you got love over here. Come on, Sonia, you beautiful. Come on now. Like a black man made fun of him. Now, I've had black men make fun of my earrings and my goddamn fingernails. I didn't want to just become governor of the state so I could screw the state up. What kind of shit is that? Taz, aka Arn Anderson, aka the Enforcer. We have a struggle of POTUS.
Kobe.
Don't take just take that one. Just here. Do you want me to give it to here?
Kobe.
I'll get you a to-go box for that. Just take that with you. We have a struggle of POTUS.
Kobe.
You can have that. That's yours. Listen. That was a 3-pointer from the page to the screen to the goal. Like what the struggle of president. When you order your president off of Temu, it gets shipped to Alibaba, and then Amazon loses it after kicking it 6 times, and you get it with free overnight delivery, even though it was 7 weeks after you ordered it. Lord Jebus, Lord. He runs for president because a black man made fun of him. What did Wolfie say? Here in Australia, we actually have a shop called the Reject Shop. Hey, Wolfie, give me a coffee cup from there, bro. Bruv, give me a coffee cup from there. You think I won't drink out of a reject shop cup? Hey, Wolfie, if they got, I'm telling you, if they got a coffee cup, holla at your boy. Let me tell you something. So he runs for president. Does he have a plan? No. Does he have visions of a plan? No. He does have visions of his daughter. And I had to say, oh my, that's like, remember that El Duce joke yesterday? El Duce! Benito, you do that shit to me one more time, bro. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Anyway, so, but he has charisma. Black folks remember J.J. Walker talking about he got some charisma. White people are like, what the hell is charisma? Is that a venereal disease? What is this? Oh, shit. There's a whole lot of y'all that, listen, a whole lot of black folks that watch them some good times. Y'all know what charisma is. Watch. Somebody go see this live and reported for harassment and bullying because white people don't know what charisma is. Listen, Miss Lyles is over in the damn chat laughing her ass off. But that's what they thought he had. Oh my God. It's Donald Trump. He's so full of charisma. What? No, he ain't got no. This hat has charisma. Donald Trump is negative charisma. Donald Trump owes 6 people some charisma. That's how bad it is. Charisma, help. Hold on. Crescent. Listen, I told y'all, Crescent. Don't worry about it. I'm about to explain what it is. Hold on. I need you to hold on. Crescent's like, I want to laugh at the joke, Thomas. Charisma is actually charisma. Hold on. Breathe the poet. Breathe. Thank you. He got more charisma. See, Crescent, I told you, just hold on. Hold my hand. I got you. I'm going to get you through. I promise you this. I promise you this. Listen, if you're like, oh my God, he's using shit, I don't know what it is. I will walk you through. Don't worry about it. I got it. Charisma, aka charisma. But Trump supporters didn't care about none of that shit. They didn't, which is okay. We're the American populace, okay? We're supposed to only give a shit about the policies. I don't give a damn who the president is. I want policies. Don't come to me with no charisma. Barack Obama had charisma and policies. I like the policies. I ain't give a damn about the charisma. I'm a dude. Like, oh my God. Listen, Barack Obama's dripping in charisma. Like, no, give a shit about that. Does the man's policies work? But this was the first time a lot of these MAGA folks fell in love. They weren't even in love with their spouses the way they were about him. Oh my God. Donald Trump had charisma. Bitch, if you don't shut up. Shut. No, he ain't got no damn charisma.
Oh, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
And the Republican Party saw this hurricane shit in his pants coming, and they did nothing. They did. I have a joke, but it's entirely too offensive to say on this show. So I'm going to try to clean it up just to be able to say it. Okay. Imagine two people kissing. Two beautiful people kissing, right? Imagine that. Imagine if somebody put a piece of paper with Jigsaw's face on it. Like they cut it out like it's a little circle and they put it on a broomstick. And then while these two people are kissing, you look at the broomstick and it's Jigsaw's face and the music from Jaws pops up. Dun-dun. Now, these people kissing are way on the other side of the room. It's one of them Stanley Kubrick type things where you're looking at them kissing and you look down and there's Jigsaw's face on a broomstick. Dun-dun. Right? Right? And then the camera gets closer. These people are really, really kissing. We talking about French kissing and all that good shit. You look down at the broomstick, there's Jigsaw's face and you hear dun-dun-dun-dun. Right? Camera gets a little closer. They are really getting into it now. Now the kissing is real deep. It's hot and steamy. You look down, there's that broomstick with Jigsaw's face on it. Dun, 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 dun. And just as the camera gets right next to them, like they're over here kissing, right? The broomstick with Jigsaw's face slides across one of their foreheads and starts bouncing around to the theme to Jaws. That's the Republican Party when Donald Trump showed up. Like, you know he's right there, right? It's like, you know we can see him right there. Crescent because I can. That's why. Nasty work, Miss Lyles. Nasty work. He's right there. It's like that was a whole visual experience. When I tell y'all I have one of those minds that it just goes and does different shit, you know what I mean? I told y'all I'm crazy. You would be too if you had to watch yourself from 1989 to 2013. Every time you went to sleep, you had to watch yourself die. You'd be nuts as shit, which is what I am. The Republican Party act like Donald Trump was a figment. I can't believe he's here. I can't believe he won that poll. I can't believe he talked about Marco Rubio's penis on a stage. Bitch, he did, and he did. It was right there. Shaft said, time to spike my coffee. Now, hey, can we not? It's your man's. Hey, yo, it's your man's. And our media did the same thing. Do y'all remember when Keith Ellison told George Stephanopoulos that y'all gonna keep sleeping on Donald Trump? He could win this whole thing, and George Stephanopoulos was like, poo, poo, poo. We won't even entertain that Negro. Understand. The Republican field in 2015, 2016 had like 50-11 mugs. They had more people in the Republican field to run for president than were in the Wu-Tang Clan. There was like, there's like 50-11 goddamn people trying to run for president. There was so many, they had to have A group and B group. There was more, I swear. It was like multiple men up in that bitch. 45, it was like 45, 50, 55, 11 my goddamn people. Everybody running knowing goddamn well they can't win. Hi, my name is Texas Pete. I was a mayor of some little small ass town in Texas. It don't really matter if you know, but I think I can beat this goddamn whoever the Democrats put up there because I got family values. I got a shotgun in my booty cheeks and I wear 10-gallon hats and long boots, bitch. Like what the Carly, hey, Mo. Her name was Carly Fiorina. Carly Fiorina. And the most famous thing that Carly Fiorina did during that damn whole buildup was fall off the goddamn stage. If y'all think I'm making that up, go look it up. If y'all think I'm making that up, go look it up. She fell off the damn stage. What's it? She was walking on that goddamn stage, and all of a sudden it was like, ah! Like 50, 11 goddamn people running for president on the Republican side. So Donald Trump never got more than 30% approval. He never got more than 30% of the votes in caucuses and general elections. I mean, not general elections, but caucuses and primaries. 30%. America elected the 30% man. What the f- Excuse me. A person with crema to the women that watch this show. If a man only brushed 30% of his teeth, would you go out on a date with him? If a man asked you out, morning, mommy. Ooh, auntie's in the building. Hey, auntie. If a man took your ass, he's like, I'm gonna take you out to eat, girl. I'm gonna take you out to eat. And he took you to this fancy ass restaurant, but only paid 30% of the damn tab. Would you still be on that date? Would you? He said he's gonna take you to the movies. And then Grand Rising Green, that he gonna take you to the movies, but you only gonna see 30% of it. You would justifiably cut off his nuts. Because you know what's about to happen. He paid for 30% of the meal, brushed 30% of his teeth, let you see 30% of the goddamn movie. But now he's asking for ass. You already know you about to get 30% of something. You will castrate the dog shit out that mug. You will castrate the shit out his ass. Come on.
I'm running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
So America elected a 30% man. Do y'all remember some of the doofy, goofy, ignorant shit that Trump was doing on that goddamn stage? That man said, my hands are big, and yes, my hands are big. You know what that means? That means your hands are small and you pee in your balls. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. He was up there talking about little Marco Rubio. Hey, little Marco Rubio. Hey, man, you are running for a grown-ass job. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Let me tell y'all, if I was in the military, top of the morning, Jay, top of the morning to you. I'm in the military, but I wear this hat to first formation. My goddamn first sergeant would have kicked 4 types of shit out of my ass. Are you nuts? Thank you, respect. For 10, ladies and gentlemen, for 10 years, this man has not lost that 30% base. But the Republican Party wasn't like, hey, he gotta go. he gotta go. Mitch wasn't in the room with other Republicans like, oh, I'll tell you, Donald Trump can't make it to the general election. It's time to put a hit out on him. Like, you, come on. Come on, man. He'd have went to one of them guys, went to one of them damn places and been like, come on. We out here being held hostage by 30% of Americans. I feel like, listen, I feel like if you're gonna hold me like this, I deserve. I deserve something. You know what I deserve? I need you to look at me and go,
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
if you're gonna hold me hostage as a 30%er, I deserve to be swallowed, bitch. I don't. Hell, 30% for 10 years? Understand? That man has never won the majority of people that liked him, even in the general election in 2024. 77 million people. It was a majority, bitch. 89% of America stayed home. Goddamn DEIA ass goddamn president. If you gonna hold me hostage for 10 damn years.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Come on. I deserve something. Shit. And the Democrats are just as responsible. They're just as responsible. I don't care. The media is responsible. Republicans are responsible, but so are Democrats. When that son bitch started rising in that crowded crop, when he became the stank ass cream at the top, y'all should have been like, oh, no. Everybody should have been on high alert. Everybody should have been on high alert. How is it black folks was on high alert, but it wasn't nobody else? Y'all saw us. Listen, word of advice. Let me take the hat off because I want to be serious about this. Word of advice. For all of you, the non-melanated persuasion. When y'all see us running from something, run. Don't ask, run. I don't care if you're wearing hard-bottom shoes, run. If you see 5 black people running away from some shit, that's not your time to go, I wonder what's going on over there. No, that's your time to haul ass with us. Because I'm going to tell you something. If we're running from it, it's bad. If you see a group of black folks hauling ass in one direction, that's not your time to go in the direction we just came from. That's your time to run, bitch. What did Juvenile say? You better run, boy, run. Like people see a pack of black folks running, talk about, oh, what's going on over there? It doesn't matter, bring your ass. So you get your booty hole eaten get your whole ass eaten with butter and salt and some seasoning on it, bitch. Bring your ass. Damn. Back to that. Y'all saw us, we was like, no. How do you feel about, I don't feel shit about Trump. But for real, I don't feel shit about him. We were trying to be nice. We thought white people would get the hint when we didn't want to talk about him. When y'all saw black folks collectively going, I'm good. Hey, have you thought about voting for Donald Trump?
Oh, hell no.
No. Listen, we would have elected the most delicious oxtails you ever seen in your life over Donald Trump as president. I'm sorry. And I don't even eat oxtails. I don't even eat oxtails, but we would have elected the most delicious plate of oxtails over Donald Trump. We would have voted for the original cassette tape of Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style before we voted for Donald Trump. Yeah, didn't y'all see us? The media would go, we went on the street to find out how people feel about Donald Trump. And I talked to this man. His name is Thomas. Tell us where you're from, Kansas City, Missouri. Were you raised around a lot of affluent people? Hell no, I was raised in a project. What do you want to ask me? I got shit to do. So what do you think about Donald Trump? I don't. I don't. Has he said anything about policy that you like? The bitch ain't said shit about our life since 1989. Why are you asking me these dumb ass questions? So, will you be voting for Donald Trump in November? Bitch, if you don't get out of my goddamn face with that bullshit,
I'm running this shit.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
you out of your rabbit ass mind. Listen, black women were not even answering the question. That was your hint and a half, goddammit. Black women were not, they weren't even answering the question. You go into a black barbershop, you might get 3-4 dudes that might say something. Go into a black salon, we like, oh, we don't even think about that son of a bitch over here. I don't know what Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I know I'm in a black salon here in a black neighborhood. Will you be voting for Trump, bitch? I am trying to get finger waves. Do you see this here? I'm trying to get finger waves, bitch. If you don't take that camera and that microphone, show it up your ass, get out of my face. They were not vote list. Black women weren't even allowing y'all to talk about it. Look, every black woman, bombastic side eye. Criminal, offensive, side eye. Do you think their ass was going to... Come on, man. White people are like, but we really need to give him... We don't need to give him shit. We don't need to give him a goddamn thing. This is 2016. Black women told you exactly what you needed to hear about Donald Trump. He ain't shit. What? But y'all were like, well, you know, his policies. And what goddamn policies? Let me tell y'all something. I'm going back to the dating pool. For those of you who are single, or you're in a relationship, or some friends with benefit shit, whatever. If you, okay, let's say it's a friends with benefit deal, right? And you ask him, or you ask her. So, what exactly is it that you bring? What do you want? I mean, I understand what this is, but I know my skills. What are yours? I make America great again, bitch. What? No. Where's your paperwork for blood work and diseases and shit like that? I made America great again. Hey, bitch, say that one more. Say it again. Say it one more time, and we out of here. Just say it. Say it one more time. I'm gonna ask you this question one more time. Do you at least have your health records about venereal diseases? No, but I made America great again, bitch. If you don't get your monkey ass out of here before I'm gonna beat the
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You have to bring ass to get ass at that point. That's all he said. I'm gonna make America great again, bitch. What? How, Sway? Close the border. Close the border. Close the border. What is it? A Walmart door? What are you talking about, sir? Like what? Sir. I need more than slogans. We're going to be winning and winning and winning. Bitch, I win every day. I get a chance to turn all this on and pay the bill. I win. I don't need you to give me winning. If that's all you got, bitch, you got to go. Like you got to get the hell up out of here. You have got to get your ass. The other thing that he did was he reminded these poor ass people who ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and the Republican establishment that they serve, that he was rich. I'm really rich. Show us your taxes. Actually, I'm being audited. Audit these nuts. Audit these.
Got him.
So everybody in this chain, with the exception of those of us who can see through the bullshit, failed. Y'all thought this man had charisma. He got crumbs from the McDonald's that he eats in room temperature or cold. The Democrats said, we'll put up Hillary Clinton, I wouldn't. Let me stop. Let me start like this. Is America ready for a woman president? Yes. Yes, they are. In fact, it's long past time. It's long past time for a gay president. It's long past time for a Spanish-speaking president. It's long past time for a trans president. It's long past time for a Jewish president, a Muslim president. It is long past time that we had these things. Long past time. Because that would show the diversity of America. I don't care what them dumbass white supremacists want to say. Yes, in your little town of Crow Pussy, Mississippi, there might not be no black folks in it. But if you walk your dumbass out of Crow Pussy, Mississippi and go to Biloxi, you're going to see Negroes. I'm sorry. What do you want us to do? Some of y'all food right now is being picked by people who speak a lot of Spanish. Okay? Okay? That's it. That's it. America is a diverse place. So why should we not have a diverse president, a diverse vice president, a diverse cabinet? It should reflect the United States. I'm sorry to all of you white supremacists who got all the tattoos, and the trailer that you're living in is currently being butt banged by a dead carcass of a raccoon. I'm sorry. The word establishment pisses me off. I'm not an establishment radio host. I'm not an establishment co-owner of this radio station. I'm not. One of the most beautiful things about the Villains Guild is the diversity in it. It's not something we intentionally went out and tried to get. It is something that should have been organic, which it was. So why the hell is everybody going, a woman president? I don't know if I'm ready. When I heard men say that what happens if Hillary Clinton's on her cycle, y'all ever want to hit somebody really, really hard for no reason? There were men that were like, well, what if Hillary gets her period? She is in her 60s, stupid. It's the circle of it. Bill ain't getting no more babies out of her, and she's gone over. What are you talking about, dumbass? But we got it. We got Hillary Clinton. Okay, we got Hillary. May not have been somebody I wanted, but we got Hillary. And out of this goddamn traveling circus that was Ringling Brothers and Republican Party. Out of all of them goddamn people, which, by the way, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Here, hey, for Republicans, here's some meat for you. If y'all had if y'all had nominated John Kasich, I might actually have voted for him. There, I'm saying it. Had you had the temerity to put John Kasich at the top of your ticket, depending on who his vice president was, I might have voted for him. I wasn't going to vote for Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz and I are the same age. I look sexier than Ted Cruz does naked. I could be wearing a suit. Yeah, I think he was pro-life. I do believe. Now, I'm saying that out loud because that was the mindset. That was me thinking. Because again, I'm not just a go along to get along type person. Thinking. Ted Cruz is the laziest werewolf I've ever seen in my life. How long does it take for you to change, Mr. Cruz? Like, goddamn, sir, you're a Gen Xer. Time is money. Time is money, sir. Could you please change into this werewolf so we can pop your ass with a silver bullet? It won't even last long. You'll be a werewolf for about 30 seconds, and then we're going to riddle your dumb ass with silver bullets, and then we can be done with it. But no. They let they let Bob Barker off of Temu win their goddamn nomination because, like my wife keeps saying, like my wife keeps saying, nobody thought of the good of the country and dropped out of the race so that everybody can endorse one candidate that could beat him. John K. I'm gonna say it. If everybody had dropped out, let's say they got rid of this Fu-Tang clan, this Gu-Tang clan, this why are you Tang clan? If they had got rid of all them goddamn people and they said, all right, we all gonna drop out, we're gonna endorse John Kasich. Kasich would have beaten Donald Trump. Kasich would have beaten the brakes, carburetor, catalytic converter, rear bumper, rear differential, the goddamn lug nuts, the back seat, the whole goddamn rear part of Donald Trump. He'd have whooped his ass. Had the Screw-Tang clan all decided we gonna back one goddamn person. Let's put it on Kasich. Okay, country over party. Hey, John, the new Tang clan is done. We're backing you so you can beat this idiot. Thank you, Missy. What exactly could Donald Trump have said against John Kasich, who was a former governor of Ohio? But no. Everybody want to hit the mic. Everybody want to. I want to say something. Listen. Ben Carson. Look here, sir. Look. I get it. I get it. I understand. You are a brain surgeon. You are also one of the least charismatic black men I've ever had the unfortunate pleasure of knowing. Like, appreciate that, Xavier. Ben Carson would turn Snow White into a serial killer. I'm not playing. Like, I'm not. That man is a charisma vacuum. He really is. Ben Carson is the most boring black man I've ever met or ever seen in my life. They don't make people that goddamn boring, except for him. And I'm like, of course you're a brain surgeon. But this son bitch is the boring. Okay. I got to be making it up, right? I got to be making it up, right? I got to be making it up. Ain't no goddamn way my feed buried your content like a damn mummy. They tried. I know, Blue Jay. I know. Come on. Listen, Clarence Thomas is boring and disgusting. Tim Scott is boring and tap dance-ish. But they have not made. Herman Cain right now has more charisma than Ben Carson. I said what I said. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Right now, Herman Cain has more charisma than goddamn Ben Carson. Thomas smiled when he's yes! Clarence Thomas, he is disgusting and boring, which is too, listen, you can't be a boring perv. I'm going to take off all my clothes. I'm just going to wear these green Crocs. I don't want you to take your clothes off. I just want you to take off one sock and put it over your left ear so I can touch myself. Like, Danucci! What the hell did you just say? No, I'm for real. I want you. I'm just going to wire the left Croc and I'm going to go put on a scuba flipper on the right foot. I won't have on any clothes, but I want you to take off. I want you to take off your t-shirt, put a t-shirt over your head And you don't have to get naked. I promise you don't have to get naked. But could you put a t-shirt over your hair? And could you step on my crock with some steel-toed Doc Martens? Then you can kick me in the kneecaps. I find that attractive. I find you disgusting. Get your creepy ass away from me. The hell are you, a creepy, boring person? You boring and creepy. That's Clarence Thomas. That's Clarence Thomas. Tim Scott is boring and smiles too damn much. America is not a racist country. Just see how he announced his presidency in 2024? Go South Charles! What, man, if you don't, come on, man, come on. I want y'all to think of the dirtiest song you've ever heard in your entire life. Think of the nastiest, dirtiest song you've ever heard in your entire life. Now imagine if it was turned into elevator music. That's Tim Scott. I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess she'd say she was 16. Met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. Go. Get out. You go. Go. Get your monkey ass out of here. Get your monkey ass out of here. Knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a 16. That is Tim Scott. A dirty song turned into elevator music. But Ben Carson, they set the bar. They set the boring bar in hell, okay? The devil tripped over it. All Ben Carson has to do is say something that at least sounds like what a human being would say. This somebody said that he had to fight somebody when he was a child over a belt buckle or some shit. Like, what? So your gang story starts with you in a belt buckle. Man, your boring ass. I had a fight when I was younger. It was over my belt buckle. It was a Transformers belt buckle, and I picked out a little switchblade. It wasn't really a long one. It was a Swiss Army knife blade. It's about that long. And then I told the guy, back off before you get this stuck in you. And, I know the streets. I know how it works in the man, if you don't shut your boring ass up. Humble Hummingbird with a $2 super chat. All I hear is Michael Myers Halloween. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, they don't make the model of black man that Ben Carson is. They don't make the model of black man that Ben Carson is. I know brothers they're very quiet, but you can tell they have some charisma. They walk in the room, they don't say much. Like, hey, I just let me get a glass of Henny. But you know damn well his ass will beat the brakes, carburetor, and catalytic converter off your ass. I don't know what factory made that model of black man, but they need to recall it because god damn. Ben Carson out here Ben Carson was so boring, my sperm fell asleep.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
That was mine. Yep. And all of y'all walked into it. You're welcome. But again. Thank you, leggy lady. Dancer. Just take it. Just take it. I can't give myself a Kobe, but I can't give myself this.
And after your hangman, kiss my ass.
Just stay with me now. But out of that whole Wu-Tang clan, they allowed a 30 to 33%er become the nominee for the goddamn presidency. And then, as calmly and as nicely as Hillary Clinton can be, she did not put her foot in his ass. I'd have dropped every goddamn thing I could think of. You know, his penis is small. Hey, oh, whoa, bitch. Wait a minute. You can't say that on stage. Yeah, I can. You know, listen, his nuts are shriveled up and he shits on himself. Oh. Listen, it would have been nasty. I couldn't have been Hillary Clinton. I wake up knowing that son bitch is the nominee. Oh, no. And that's when Michelle Obama made the infamous saying that everybody has been trying to hold on to for 10 goddamn years. When they go low, we go high, big. No, listen, no disrespect, First Lady, but if they go low, I'm a punt kick their goddamn forehead in. Hey, Chaos, the reason I'm wearing this hat is because ICE agents and Kristi Noem said those people in those inflatable outfits like the frog and shit are considered domestic terrorists. My wife heard that and was like, nah, and went and she got ears. I got the bucket hat because she knows I'm old school hip hop. Listen, and there's no way I'd have hit Donald Trump with every goddamn thing I could think of. Hey, didn't you cheat on your baby mama, your first wife, with your second baby mama? And didn't you marry your baby mama and make her your wife? And then you cheated on with your wife with your third baby mama? And then you cheat on you married your third baby mama, and then you cheated on your third wife with a porn star and shit like that? Nah. Hell no. No. Do y'all understand? I'd have wore that ass out. I would have wore that ass out. I'd have wore that ass out. Everything I could think of, Donald Trump would have got it. I'm sorry. Everything. You put this amoral son of a bitch as your goddamn nominee, it means it's free eats out here. That grab him by the coochie, oh Lord, listen. I'd have made a remix out of that shit. Y'all know the dude that made that song out of You About to Lose Your Job? Remember him? You about to lose your job. You about to listen. I would have made grab him by the pussy. 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 Grab. DJ Smash. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Like a room talk. Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy. Like a room talk. Like a room talk. Get in the business. Right, room talk. Get in the business. Listen, that shit would still be on the charts today. That shit, I would have made merch. Brought to you by the Hillary Clinton Clinton for President campaign. Big ass has to say locker room talk in the front and grab by the. It would have been and it would have had a cat ears. It would have had cat ears. It would have been a hat like this with cat ears, and on the back, on the front, it would have said "grab by the pussy." Oh no, I'd have listen. Couldn't be me, bruh. Listen, bruh. Hey, thank you, Tracina. Oh, wait a minute? Did he just say "grab by the pussy"? Oh, hold on. Imagine this. Now imagine it saying, grab him by the pussy! Listen, bruh. Bankrupt casinos, grab him by the pussy. Bankrupt casinos, grab him by the pussy. Steak in the sharpened image, grab him by the pussy. Steak in the sharpened image, grab him by the pussy. You are out of your shit. Listen, DJ Bill. Bill Clinton could have been like, he's out there, grab him by the pussy, grab him by the pussy, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him by the pussy, grab him by the pussy, grab him, grab him, grab him. That shit would have been a song. Over here talking about, well, it's locker room talk, locker room talk, locker up, locker room talk, locker up, locker room talk. That shit would have been a song. And every time, every damn event I went to, I would have came out to this shit. Oh, I'm gonna remind y'all, y'all about to try to elect a goddamn dude. Come on, man. Oh my God. Hey, Santiago, with the sax, oh my God. Locker room talk, grab him by the pussy. Locker room talk, grab him by the pussy. You watch it. But no, they went high. How do you fail at selling bottled water? Listen, Chaos, I swear for God and for other white men, I don't know how you do this. Again, the failed planes, the failed water, that all is ass. But it will never beat. It will never, ever beat selling them goddamn steaks at the Sharper Image. I don't care. I don't care. Hold on, Merv said, I look away from my phone and just hear Thomas screaming, pussy. Hey, Merv, I try, brother. I'm sorry. Nothing in it's the Central Park / Exonerated 5 and steaks at the Sharper Image. But Hillary went high, and then he won. And then the Republicans like, well, we get some judges. You gonna get some judges and a jackass. What I am saying is this. At every conceivable level since 2015, everybody around us has failed to stop this. He is an octogenarian, ladies and gentlemen. He's old. Old. Listen, he is condoms made out of saran wrap because you ain't got nothing else old. He is putting goddamn horse dung in your coochie to get rid of a baby old. Like, this son of a bitch is biblically old. And y'all let him run again. Which begs the goddamn question. Why? Why? Do y'all understand? My wife and I was watching the show last night. It was called Kingdom. I think it's Kingdom or The Kingdom on Netflix. It is a Korean show, right? Great show, but it's a Korean show. I had never seen. My wife, I think she saw it, but she forgot. I forgot, right? So the problem became, hold on. Oh boy. Anyway, an outbreak starts with the king. Well, actually, it starts 3 years before. Reanimated corpses, eating something called the resurrection plant. People become zombies. Think White Walkers. Think walkers from The Walking Dead, but imagine them with the speed from 28 Days Later, right? Thank you, theme park. Appreciate you. But it started in a small, they did experiments, which is what the Republicans did for all the years before, from Reagan to where Donald Trump actually could win the nomination. That was the experiment, and we all had to suffer for it. But then the resurrection plant is used on the king. He's dead. He dead, y'all. He was dead. They used a resurrection plan. He came back as a zombie. Now I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing because it is quite wild. But that shit reminded me of politics today. Donald Trump is the reanimated corpse of a not a really good man. You know what I mean? Like, think about it this way. Think about it this way. Yeah, I'm getting my Gilligan on. Shut up. Think about it this way. It is not the American people that are watching as this shit happen. It's not just the American people that are watching as this shit happen. It's the cabinet he put around him. Do y'all remember like 2 weeks ago, I know it was about a month. About a month, the King's Affection is my obsession on Netflix now. Yes. So, do y'all remember about a month ago, I think it was a month, when they had the cabinet meeting and it was just basically people going around the table kissing this dude's ass? Y'all remember that? You know how you know how you can remember your ass, or like which time? That's exactly my point. It has happened more than once. It has happened more than once, which is wild to me. Wild. It is wild that in a country that talks about how great we are, this man is literally decaying in front of us. I know we make the Weekend at Bernie's jokes, and that's hilarious until it actually goddamn happens. Donald Trump could die today. Today. He could go in his room for his daily 4-hour nap so he could be up all night tweeting and shit. He could go to sleep right now. And the Boab bird could catch that ass as soon as he closes his eyes. Do y'all think we're going to hear about it immediately? Hell no. Hell no. If that man dies today, let's say, okay, it is 9:32 Eastern Standard Time. Let's say he dies in the next 10 minutes. Say he does. Y'all think y'all gonna hear about it today? No. Hell no. He gonna be like Aegon Targaryen in House of the Dragon. He gonna be up there just stanking. Whole residency smelling like booty cheeks, death, and corn chips, and the Boab bird. Whole goddamn residency just stanking. Because as soon as he dies, he's gonna fill up with gas immediately. Like that body has been ready to go. That body's like, please, can the Boab bird come get me? I just want the Boab bird to come touch my soul. But hell, you over there, horse. Been waiting on singing Soon I Will Be Done to this son bitch. Is he ready? I think he's ready. Soon I will. But guess what? You won't hear about it. You won't. At least not immediately. There's going to be a whole bunch of shit that gets signed with a rubber stamp. And that's going to take up most of the goddamn day. That's going to take up most of the day. By the time you find out that he's gone, I guarantee you, there's going to be a whole bunch of new executive orders. And we all know this. We all know this. Itchy said the autopsy will be smoking that night. me tell y'all something. Morning, Tenchi. Mwah. Let me tell y'all something. They gonna open that man up and they're gonna see ghost of Big Mac's past. They're gonna do the Y incision and they're gonna peel that shit back, and it's just gonna be the ghost of Big Mac's flying out of his chest like the spirits in Ghostbusters, bitch. Oh shit, it's Ghost. What were those? Ghost of Big Macs. It's like, wait. No, hold on. We can't go in there yet. He's wide open. He's the president of the United States. Why can't we go in there? Because the ghost of cold chicken breast from KFC have not risen up yet. She gonna be followed by a goddamn cornucopia of dried out, cold Kentucky Fried Chicken original recipe chicken breast. Just they're gonna fly around the room and slam into shit, break windows. You're gonna hear people going, ah! Then they're gonna get in. It's safe, we can go. When they open that man's brain, when they open up that man's skull, then we gonna see how perfect that MRI was. That shit gonna come out like pate. I don't know what the hell y'all. Hold on, what did Annabelle say? Did ICE just tear gas a group of kids going to a Halloween parade? They did. I heard about that this morning. They did. ICE shot tear gas into a group of kids going to a Halloween parade. They did. Go look it up. I'm pretty sure the Taz Effect will be talking about it sometime this afternoon. Taz is here. She will tell you. They're going to open the top of that man's head. This shit going to come pouring out like motor oil, bitch. Like, what is that? His brains. What? What? They're going to be able to, listen, they're going to be able to look at his brain going, yep, that's it. Like I said, the Taz Effect this afternoon, we'll be talking about that because I do some news, but I do a lot of comedy. Okay. Hey, Dave, we know. We got it. So, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Taz Effect with the one and only Taz J, a.k.a. the Arn Anderson of the Four Horsemen. I am above and beyond disappointed in so many institutions in this country. I am. I'm disappointed as a veteran that I know of at least 3 veterans that gave this idiot Purple Hearts. One of which gave him one for getting shot in the goddamn ear. You gave him something you earned by fighting, and you got injured, and you gave that to him? Disappointed in the veteran community as a whole, because 2/3 of the veterans voted for this shit. And now he is trying to privatize the VA. There's a lot of veterans that are rooting for that. Joe Redden's drunk ass is one of them. I am disappointed in the movements around this. Yes, sure. You fought for Palestine. Good job. But you didn't fight that. You didn't. Do I like the two-party system? Absolutely not. I don't. I've told y'all this. I created a whole goddamn political party just screwing around in front of my damn computer. Do I like the two-party duopoly? No. Or not duopoly. The two-party system? No, I don't. But I know a threat when I see one. I've known that man was a threat for 10 years. Humble Hummingbird with the $2 super chat. That didn't happen, though. Shaking my damn head. You're right. You're absolutely right. This, yes, he did. Storm, go look. Yes, he did. Donald Trump is in possession of 3 Purple Hearts right now. I am not making this up. He's in possession of 3 Purple Hearts. 3 of them. 2 he got in 2015 and 2016. The 1 he got in 2024. Somebody gave these things to him. I'm disappointed in all of the systems that made it possible for this man to even sniff the presidency. Even sniff. Because, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, as I have said all along, and it's a 2-pronged thing. Number 1, America consists of the people. That means everybody in both of these chats, anybody listening, the people that deliver your mail, the people that pick up your garbage, the people that help you at Amazon, the people that help you at Walmart. This is what America is. It's what it is. It is not that goddamn flag. I'm sorry. I know it's going to hurt some people's feelings, but let's just be real about it. The flag isn't America. It represents America, but it ain't America. The bald eagle is the American animal or whatever the hell you want to call it. But that's not America. Baseball, the World Series, apple pie, football, none of that shit is America. You are America. You are America. I am America. And all the institutions that people like us put in place so that something like this man does not become president. He doesn't. He does not, ladies and gentlemen. He does not. Again, I don't like either political party. I don't. The Republicans gave into this shit and it tore America apart. The Democrats watched this shit and tried to make friendships with it, and it tore it apart. This is one of the reasons I absolutely 100% with everything in me cannot stand John Fetterman. It ain't the fact that he supports Israel, it's the fact that he supports this shit. But what bothers me so much is us. Not you guys. Not you guys. I'm not talking about you, each of y'all individually. I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about us as a nation. As a nation. Because somewhere we knew this was wrong. We knew. I'm going to ask y'all a serious question. All you got to do is give me a thumbs up in either one of the chats if I say this. In 2015, if you can remember this entire 10 years, in 2015, when y'all saw him running, did y'all not get an itch in the back of your head like, this ain't right? Yeah, there's something wrong about this. You ain't got to say nothing. Just put a thumbs up in the chat. That's all you got to do. Put a thumbs up in the chat. Did it not make you, like, when you look at it, he's like, what, ooh, yeah, oh. It made you feel a way. It made you feel like, damn, this ain't right. There's something wrong here. Like you can sense, like your like every one of us had spider sense, and we were like, hey, my spider sense is tingling. Ooh, this ain't right. You don't think the institutions that we put in place didn't have that same feeling? You don't think the New York Times, the Washington Post, Los Angeles Times, you don't think CNN, MSNBC, CBS, NBC, ABC, not Fox, because Fox was this was Fox's money shot. Fox was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That was Fox. Listen, Fox skeeted on everything. Fox got all of its upholstery and appliances in the goddamn building pregnant. Like, listen, Fox couldn't wait to get off. They're like, wait a minute, who's running? Did you say Donald Trump? What's going on, Sammy? The Bronx is in the building. That was Fox. You don't think the rest of them damn news stations had the same feeling? You know who didn't? The owners of the news. Hold on, Crescent Nova's like, Thomas, what was that? Crescent, that's called Fox has waited so long to get off. That's Fox. They saw Trump. That was them. We knew this was wrong. We knew this was wrong. Morning, Miss Tay. We knew it was wrong. But we also knew that nobody was going to say it out loud. We would. We damn sure would. Everybody was like, oh, no. But everybody else wouldn't. Do y'all remember how many empty podiums y'all had to watch on television because he was about to say something about his economic policy only for him to get there and brag about how rich he was and crooked Hillary and Bill Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama? Y'all remember that? This is CNN, and we're going to go live to the Trump press conference. Presidential hopeful Donald Trump is going to be talking about his economic policy. Right now, we're just looking at an empty podium because we have nothing else to do. So I'm going to go and turn it over to one of my legal experts or one of my economic experts. Economic expert, what do you think that Donald Trump will be talking about today? Well, I do believe he's going to talk about his tax beliefs. That he's going to actually try to lower the tax burden on certain people so that they actually are able to, get to trickling down the money. But I think that's exactly what he's going to be talking about. Okay, now here we are. We're looking at the empty podium one more time. I believe that President Trump is actually a presidential nominee or Republican nominee. Donald Trump is on his way to the podium. And here he goes. Hey, I just want you to know that I have a big penis, and Hillary Clinton and the crooked Hillary and, crooked Bernie and Barack Hussein Obama, they hated me, right? They hated me. They hate because I'm rich. They hate that I'm rich. Thank you very much. Make America great again. That was presidential hopeful Donald Trump talking about his economic policy. Bitch, if you don't stop lying. It's like if you driving and you drive next to a car and on top of that car are two cats strapped in a damn enclosure like a box or some shit, and they're having sex, and you're up there going, hey, you cats up there having sex, let's not talk about that. How are my wheels? Hey, bitch, there are two cats on top of your station wagon getting it in. You might want to do something about it because you're driving at 75 miles an hour. I can't hear you over the sound of these incredible tires. Bitch, come on, man. Come on, man. We saw that. We saw that. Square News is in the building. Good morning, brother. We saw that. Everybody and their grandmother saw that shit. He's talking about, we were told, we are watching this empty ass podium on all the goddamn major news networks, and Fox is just basically looking at the wood grain on the paneling on the damn podium. That's how hard they're looking at. Oh, the podium is made out of such luxurious wood, and I do believe there's a hint of Tuscan leather in the wood. Hey, Fox, calm it the F down. Danny J's in about that. Listen. Fox News was giving you the dimensions of the shit. Look at the wood on that podium. Do you think it's a great wood? Yes, it is. You know, it'll make Donald Trump look very presidential. It's very good wood. Like, come on. We saw this shit. Everybody want to look like, bruh. We was tapping people on the shoulder like, hey, did you hear him say anything about economics? Or did you hear him say something about his dick? I swear, for God and for other white men, I think I heard him say something about his dick. I'm sure he said something about his dick. And then you watch as CNN cuts the shit up, so he isn't talking about his dick. He's talking about economically and his dick. It's still him talking about his goddamn dick. Where the hell they do that at? But we all watched it happen. We all watched it happen. Do y'all understand? I loathe the ground Donald Trump walks on. And I'm still telling you, this is elderly abuse. This shit is elderly abuse. Thank you, Danny J. This is my terroristic frog hat. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is elderly abuse. If your grandmother was out here saying half the shit that Donald Trump was saying, you'd be like, hey, grandma, it's pudding time. Like grandma, pudding time. Ooh, pudding. If y'all heard your grandfather say half the shit that Donald Trump is saying in 2025, you would be calling the homes. Like, Skip. Well, no, hold on. Y'all knew the prop phone was coming back. Y'all knew the prop phone was coming back. Yes, hi. I would like to speak to the director, please. Oh, yes, hi. My name is Thomas. My grandfather is currently trying to talk to a cactus about economic policies. Oh, yes, he's almost 80. Yes. Can we fill out the paperwork when I get there? Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna end up having to bring him in a net and some tranquilizers because my grandfather isn't getting in that car. Not like he's supposed to, but I will get him there. Okay, 3 p.m. Okay, we'll see you there. Thank you. Goodbye. He would have to go. Dr. Baroness, please ask your question. Oh, I'm gonna check it. Amanda, I'm gonna check it. Who the hell is Baroness? See, first off, Baroness, I love your name. Secondly, you hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta see this. Wait a minute. Baroness. Oh shit. Who is Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk is the Kaiser Soze of the MAGA movement. That's who it is. Except he's like the mythical crime lord, but we already know who he is. Like, you know what I mean? Come on now. Who's Kaiser Soze? Damn Kaiser Soze. Who is Charlie Kirk? You can see him right there. But literally, we are watching as this man disintegrates into a creamy pudding That's orange. I don't know. Imagine if orange sherbet melted. Now imagine if you elected that melted orange sherbet as president of the United States. And people are still trying to pretend like this is normal. The reason I want y'all to laugh at this is because there is pain coming. I need y'all to laugh. I need y'all to laugh from the deepest parts of your soul because pain is coming. And I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm being dead ass honest with you. I don't want to see any of you go through something that fundamentally changes the way you live your life. I don't like that. I do not like that. If you are a farmer, I don't want you to lose your farm. I want you to be able to feed your family, make a profit on your business, have a better quality of life. Whether it's from the rural area or the hood, I don't give a shit. You see, that's what I gave my body for. That's what I gave my body for. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be the first person to tell you. Yes, it was a selfish reason. I could not find a job and I had to take care of my wife and my kids. I had to pay my child support. I had to. So I did it, the one thing I've always wanted to do, but I did it out of desperation. And I was able to make a good living, take care of my children, take care of my wife, us having a roof over our heads. My child support gets paid until it was paid off. And I was able to go to different places on earth. And I see how they're living and how we ain't. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? I see how they're living and how we ain't. America cannot keep going like this. I told y'all, was it the day before yesterday? You've got to be Howard Beale. You've got to get mad now. Dave is talking about we need to mobilize. We need to, and there's nothing wrong with that, Dave. I truly believe that. But we can't mobilize unless we say something out loud that a lot of us don't want to say. This ain't right, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know it's not right. In your heart, you know it's not right. Now, I don't come up here to make stump speeches and shit like that. People are like, why don't you run for Congress? Because I like food, sex, cigarettes, plus size women, red velvet cake. I use too much goddamn profanity, and I ain't changing these nails. So they barely accept Raphael Warnock. How the hell they gonna feel about a black warlock? It's not gonna happen. It's not. I want y'all to laugh at the shit because the pain is coming. This is not a secret. You know this. In your bones, you know this. This time is different. This time is different. It's not like the last time. The players are different. But the pain is still there. Your American news media is not going to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I know that hurts, but it's true. They are literally going to make that money for those owners. And if that means they have to kiss the disgusting, smelly taint of this jackass, that's exactly what they will do. I don't call myself a politician. I ain't got none. I don't have that. I know for a fact I'm not what America needs. It doesn't. But I also know Gavin Newsom ain't it. Graham Plantner is not it. The babble that's coming out of Bernie Sanders' mouth, that ain't it. Chuck Schumer's strongly worded letter bullshit ain't it. We are being pitted against each other. We are being pitted against each other. There are Jewish students that think pro-Palestinian students hate them, and they don't. But who told them that? The same people that told these folks that tariffs work. The same people that blindly told them over and over and over how the president is doing this. I love you, Mary. Please be safe. Please be safe, okay? We will see you tomorrow morning. It's Truthful Thursday, Mary. Love you. Y'all are all watching me on some form of social media right now. TikTok, YouTube. The radio is going. Not gonna lie. The radio is going right now. But again, we're all watching this shit happen. Everybody's upset that black folks are sitting down. It's because we've seen this shit before. We have seen this shit before. Our Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters, when y'all had people amongst you that thought this shit was good, y'all should have gotten their asses out of there. Do you think Andre Williams is allowed at a goddamn cookout? Man, come on. Edo's in the building! Bruh, as soon as we see Andre Williams trying to show up at a cookout, man, get your monkey ass out of here. Oh, sports clip face ass. You can't be here with us. We are watching. What up, Eugene? We are watching as the old ways are returning. What are the old ways, kids? All of the divisive, racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, anti-Semitic, Islamophobic, transphobic, and ableist bullshit we thought we evolved past. It's back. And this time it has a $150 billion budget. I could tell y'all, write your congressman. Wouldn't matter. I could tell you, write your senator. Wouldn't matter. They are literally attacking cities that are heavily democratic. Translation, heavily diverse. Take the D word off and put the other word in there. Diverse. White women, you literally have a reckoning. It is time for y'all to figure out what the hell you're going to do. You see, your husbands, they're gone. There are a large majority of white men, not all of them, because I know some white men that'll be like, man, I wish you would. I wish you would. White men out there going,
You got to bring ass to get ass.
they wouldn't vote for Trump if they only had one choice and he was it. But white women, it's time for y'all to figure this shit out. Y'all got to stop. I do not care what your white husbands and them white pastors and all that bullshit in that Bible y'all think Kenny Loggins and all them white people are in. You're a minority. You are a minority. Do you think if they got rid of the rest of us, somehow your ass is going to be equal? Kiss out. Get the hell out of here. Get the F out of here. If they got rid of all of us, your ass would be next. They will put a leash on your ass and beat the brakes off of you. Y'all got to stop thinking with your husbands and think for your goddamn self. And I'm sorry. I said this week to some friends offline that I need to restructure the Villains Guild. I need to restructure the Villains Guild because I need an organization that promotes activism, advocacy, and things of that nature. And right now, I don't have it. I have to take control and rebuild differently using the military structure that I've always known, which is because I've always been in the military. It's the only thing I know how to do well, except for this. I need to restructure and rebuild the Villains Guild. I'm saying that about all of us. If the left side of politics in America is going to overcome this bullshit, it is time for a restructuring. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about the little pet thing that you give so much of a shit about that you're willing to burn it all down. I don't give a damn if it's Gaza or any goddamn place else. If it ain't about human rights all over the world, I'm going to need you to please get the F out of my goddamn face. Shit. Thought one of my ears fell off. I don't fight for just black rights. Sorry. I will talk about black people issues. I will stand up for black women. I will stand up for black men. I will chastise those amongst us that come in and try to denigrate and destruct and destroy our damn liberation. I will talk bad about their ass, but I'm going to give you a little secret. If I'm talking about black rights, I'm talking about human rights, which means every goddamn person will get rights as long at the same time black folks do. I'm never going to be verified on TikTok. I pay for a verification on Instagram and Facebook. I will never be verified on TikTok. I am trying to get our goddamn YouTube channel past 12,400 followers. I am trying to use something that makes it to where this show is played 24 hours a day along with every other goddamn show on this radio station. I'm not going to be perfect at it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the point. That's the point. We knew this was bad, but we didn't be ourselves. 89% of Americans stayed home in 2024. But they are out there also complaining about what's going on in 2025. So now we can either let's try to gear our message toward them, or we can tell them, bitch, do you want a democracy or not? It cannot be on our employees to make us employ them. It has to be on the employers to tell the employees what the hell you want done. And ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what side of the political aisle you sit on, these goddamn people in these state houses and in the federal government work for us. They don't work for defense contractors. They don't work for lobbyists. They don't work for outside countries. Bitch, they work for us. This is why I said you have to find your Howard Beale moment. I'm as mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. But before that, before he said that, he said this. I don't know where to tell you to write or your senator or congressman. All I know is first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being, God damn it. My life has value. We ain't doing enough of that. We're not. And I'm not just putting myself out there. I've told y'all, if I said it to y'all, I'm also talking about myself. My black ass hasn't done it enough either. I could have taken leadership of the Villains Guild 5 years ago. In fact, Professor Moriarty told me I should have. And I said, no, the F I don't. Because I remember what drove me into a goddamn psych ward when I was in the uniform. And I didn't want that again. I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't reluctantly take leadership. I take it because somebody has to. Somebody has to. You are a leader in your house. You are a leader at your job. You are a leader in your churches and your mosques and your synagogues. You are a leader. And if you believe in the idea of human rights, not separate, not more, human rights, it is time for you to start saying it. It is time for you to say it. I don't say it enough. I don't. I don't. I didn't, and we'll be honest with you, because I was afraid. I was afraid. It terrified me. The reason I'm not so big on how many followers I have on TikTok because the first 5,000 scared me. I said, why are these people here? Why are these people here? What? You're talking to a man who was in grief, in mourning. My mental health needs weren't being taken care of. I had no therapist at the VA in Kansas City. I started going to the vet center on the plaza because it was free. I have a vet center in Macon I could go to each week if I wanted to, but I have not. I should. When the guild started, I was afraid. Understand, the guild is created and made up of broken ass people in some form or fashion. We're broken, every one of us. Every one of us. I thought that would bring us together and that was enough. Nope. No. Because I was afraid to lead. The first year I was on TikTok was therapy for me. First year. It was therapy. That's where the rage came from. That's where the profanity came from. That. I was in mourning. My mom had just died. I had just retired and I wasn't speaking to two of my sisters. The first 5,000 people that started following me scared the shit out of me. You can imagine what I felt when 10,000, then 20,000, then 50,000 people. Then I hit 100,000 and I was terrified. I was terrified. So when the million hit, I didn't know what to say. I had no earthly idea what I was supposed to say. None. I was scared shitless. But I saw the world change. I saw people become worse. Josh, you know you ain't never late to the sound of coffee. Stop that. I saw people becoming worse. I saw people losing and people screaming, we won, we won. You didn't win shit. You didn't win a goddamn thing. We all lost. We all lost. And I was trying to use my voice to say that, but it wasn't loud enough. My agoraphobia kept me from going to protests. I was afraid to bring around crowds. I was afraid to be around crowds. Again, this is all real. All of it, whole thing is real. I was afraid to tell people I loved them. The guild was supposed to be my family. And then I realized a lot of people weren't there for the work. They weren't there to do what a family does, which is look out for each other, fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, whether they're in the family or outside of it. I co-own a radio station because when I was on Hot 101, which no disrespect, shout out to them, we weren't getting enough traction. I wanted to try something different. This endeavor is the biggest thing I've ever done. I knew I wanted a morning show. Since everybody else on the station works, I said, shit, I'll do it. Came up with a cool, catchy name, The Sound of Coffee, which is like a play off of The Sound of Freedom. And I've told y'all the stories. Y'all been here for them. Nana, I love you. Please remember that. You never sit alone. I'm with you in spirit, even if I'm not sitting next to you. But I watched as we changed and became worse and worse and worse. They bullied a kid named Marvel Geek off of TikTok because he was a fan of King Lion. They sent disgusting messages in the chats and comment section of Riley, who is dealing with brain cancer. One of the bravest people I've ever known. She calls me Uncle Thomas. And I am honored by that. I have watched as people disrespected Mary Greenberg. They disrespected her adoption story. They disrespected the things she's had to go through as an intersex person. But she's a loving human being, loving wife, loving mother. I watched. I got more angry. The guild started to fray and some seams started to rip and people started to leave. At one point, I was being chastised by people I didn't even know were in the organization that I helped to found. I'm being chastised by you. I don't even know you. And then what's their answer? Well, because you didn't deem me worthy of a conversation. I have 1 million followers and I got a bunch of other shit. Forgive me if I don't come around and butter your goddamn biscuit. That's when I knew a lot of people weren't here for the work. They were here because of me. I've been burned out for 9 months. 9 months I have been burned out. I have come on here. I made you laugh. I made you cry. I made you angry. I made you think. And the whole time, I was burned out. And I am still burned out. I have tried to create a rule book for the guild and run this radio station at the same time. My wife and I love her. She's my best friend, but I don't give her enough time. I don't give my daughter enough time. I don't give my grandkids enough time. I spend most of my time in this office. If I'm not doing this, my damn anxiety's like just on edge, and I'm over here playing video games to calm myself down. And we got worse and worse and worse. I can't be silent anymore. I got to stand up. I got to stand up and say something. What did I tell y'all yesterday? My name is Thomas McCormick, and I suffer from depression and anxiety. I am not okay. I hope by me saying that it inspires more people, more men, especially Black men, to say that out loud. I hope it inspires more people to say that out loud. I was challenged to get myself some help. I said, okay, I will. I realize now that was one of the parts of the Villains Guild that was not being highlighted. The fact that we are all broken people. I had an idea for a show. I wasn't going to host it. I was just going to produce it. Where we have people come in on the radio or whatever and talk about their journeys, their depression, their anxiety. They can stay anonymous. That would be the whole premise of the show. Don't give me your name. Tell me what is going on. I realized if I'd have done that on TikTok, a whole bunch of damn MAGA trolls would have brought their stupid asses in there. We'd have to keep kicking them out and kicking them out and kicking them out. But something like that, to where a person, it like anonymously, tell us about your mental health journey. Tell us, where are you right now? What is going on in your life? Are you depressed? Do you have anxiety? And if it's bad enough, we get you help. Brought to you by the Villains Guild. But I realize right now I got more oars in the water than I have boat. But I can't stay silent like this. Not right now. Look at what the hell is going on. I cannot stop. I have to keep going. I got to keep coming in here and reminding you that these sons of bitches work for us. I got to keep coming in and reminding you the power you have of the ballot. One man or woman, one vote. You walk in the voting booth, that is your power. You take it. The most revolutionary thing you can possibly do is express yourself from the ballot box. The marches ain't gonna matter if you don't do it. The speeches and slogans ain't gonna mean a goddamn thing if you don't do the one thing that is within your power to do. Don't tell me, oh wow, both sides are the same. That means you haven't found a difference. You haven't asked the tough questions. You have not been the employer. This idea of sitting on our hands is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen, because, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is not a good man. In every aspect, he is an older man with dementia who is being propped up by some of the most evil human beings in America today. What are you going to do about that? Next week, thank you, book lover. Next week is election day. You have no excuse not to do what you are supposed to do. You have none. There is your power, ladies and gentlemen. You're not powerless. You're not. You just don't know what your power is. Everybody shits on Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. It was poorly written, too much violence, blah, blah, blah. But it had some of the most inspiring shit in it I've ever seen. There are so many little beats that are inspiring. When Zod talks about, look at this, we could have built a new Krypton in this squalor, but you chose the humans over us. And then he says, I exist only to protect Krypton. That is the sole purpose for which I was born. And every action I take, no matter how violent or how cruel, is for the greater good of my people. But the most inspiring thing in that movie was the relationship that Kal-El had with the hologram that was his father. talked about how the Earth sun is younger and brighter, and your cells have drank in this radiation. He said the only way to know is to keep testing your limits. And he starts flying and crashing into mountains. It is the speech after that I have a plan to have that tattooed on my left shoulder. Because see, I got a superhero arm and I got a supervillain arm. I have a plan to have that tattooed on my shoulder. And it's this: you will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They will race behind you. They will stumble. They will fall. But in time, they will join you in the sun, Cal. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders. And then the music just, don't even have to say anything. The music. You, ladies and gentlemen, you can give America an ideal to strive towards. Morning, Gen X. We're not all going to get it. We're going to fall over. We're going to make an ass out of ourselves. We're going to get it wrong a lot more than we get it right. But in time, you can make America wonderful. Not great again, wonderful. You have the power to have this country accomplish wonders if you simply remember what your power is. It is in your voice. It is in your feet. It's in your hands. It's in your eyes. It's in your stories. It's in the place you come from, the place that you have been raised in, whether it was the most nicest, beautiful suburb, or the slums. Your story can inspire. And you can take back the power they should be afraid of. They, and by they, I mean Republicans, I mean Democrats, I mean your governor, I mean your state senator, I mean your state congressman, I mean your federal employees, all of them should be afraid of. The day that you get up in the morning and you say, you know what? No, I don't like this. There will be change coming. They should be afraid of that. I love you, Gigi. Have a great day. So I'm going to end this show like this, and I'm going to give y'all everything because I have a surprise. I want y'all to see this. When I tell y'all, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup, I'm not saying it because it's a cool catchphrase and it looks great on the shirt. I'm saying it because I want you to have a day that inspires you, that fills your heart, that makes you have the best day possible so that you can accomplish wonders. I made you laugh today. I'm glad you did. I continue to strive to make you guys laugh your asses off, dropping phones, spitting out water, all that good shit. I love you. You inspire me. Burned out 9 months, never missed a day on this show that I was supposed to have a show. Never. Because I get a chance to talk to you. I get a chance to share my joys with the coffee beans. We got slogans, we got catchphrases, everybody in here laughing. We got it. And we are diverse. We are diverse. We are diverse. And that's a good thing. Love you, Wolfie. So I'm going to say what we always say today. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. But I want you to take that this way. make sure you remember how great of a person you are. Despite anything anybody else says, despite anything that is going on in your life, please understand there is beauty in you. There is strength in you. There is power in you. Do not ever, ever forget that. Harvey Dent said in The Dark Knight, it's always darkest before the dawn. But I promise you, the dawn is coming. You are the dawn. Do not ever let anyone tell you otherwise. And just know, I'm so goddamn proud of you. So goddamn proud of you. You are the best. Be limitless on purpose today. I love you per Aspera, ad Astra, through hardships to the stars. That is the motivational word of Star O'Gwen. Hydrate, elevate, self-love is self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from Tracina. Now, for the surprise. So, I finally got my care package from Smooth, California. This might actually be clipped into an ad. I'm proud of you, Jamila. I am. So rather than open it up and just showing a bunch of stuff, I decided to open it up on air. It's a few minutes over, but it's okay because you guys get a chance to see all the great products from Smooth, California. So let's open up the box, shall we? Or wait. Come on now.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Okay, I'll tell you what's in the box. Damn, calm down, buddy. All right, we open it up. Ooh, purple paper. Yeah. Oh, look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here. We got pure and natural homemade soap, old-fashioned tallow body soap. I got a couple of them. I got a couple of them. All right, so here is the soap. Oh, smells like tallow, whatever tallow is. All right, what else we got in here? What we got? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Pure and natural homemade soap, Black Rose. Listen, let me tell y'all something. That right there, Black Rose, man, look at here. I'm washing my booty crack with this right here. That's what I'm gonna do. Wash my booty crack. Y'all know I had to say something. Come on now. All right, we ain't done. I'm gonna have to ask what this is because I do not know. But whatever it is, it smells nice. Got a little water on it. Got some water. All right, what else we got here? Ooh, she is out here giving me all the soap. Either she thinks I smell delicious or she thinks my ass stinks. I don't know which one. I have no idea. I had to talk to Solid Blue about it. It might just be a loofah. Loofah. All right, what we got here? Pure and natural homemade soap. Wine Merlot soap. Have y'all ever seen Wine Merlot soap? Wine Merlot soap. I guess I got to be putting on a suit to wash that. I mean, use that. I guess that's crazy. Oh, no. I guess I got to be getting dressed to go someplace if I put on the Wine Merlot soap. I had no idea. Well, I'm fancy, huh? Hair did. Listen, that's one of the only Drake songs you'll ever hear me play. I'd much rather just have the thing. Are you fancy, huh? I'd rather have that part. Okay. We have here Not Soap Honey and Goat's Milk Moisturizing Bar. This is a honey and goat's milk moisturizing bar. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I have never washed my ass or moisturized my ass with goat's milk. I'm really kind of excited about that. Like, it's like the lotion bar. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna rub myself with some goddamn goat's milk, bitches. That's what I'm gonna do. If y'all see me coming in here, okay, Brad, damn, calm down, sir. Get into it. Brad out here tripping. Uh-oh, we got something big here. Uh-oh. And I think this is where the source of the liquid is kind of wet. You know what I mean? And we have dun, 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 natural skincare. It's so natural skincare that it's moisturized itself in the box. When I put this on, I'm playing the Gold Dust theme. Y'all remember the Gold Dust theme, right? The original one? Not them remix bullshit. I'm talking about the OG original Gold Dust song. Boom. I'm a moisturize myself and I'm gonna come in here tomorrow, probably smelling like this. Shout out to Dustin Rhodes. I know he don't like Gold Dust, but I did. You'll never forget the smell of wine Merlot soap. Got my whole office smelling good. You know, over there. Uh-oh. Now we got some. Oh, shit. Hold on. I do believe she sent me some human growth hormone. I didn't know I was going to do that. It's not a little human growth hormone, baby. No, it's not that. It is. God, I ain't trying to read that. Oof, that's small. That listen, I'm not reading off in those small ass bottles. Like, no. Like, you know those little small ass bottles of liquor that you get in the liquor store? Yeah, I don't drink those. Because if I can't read you, I don't want to see you. You know what I mean? This is hand sanitizer. A little bit of hand sanitizer because I don't know where some of y'all fingers be on. Folks, you come up and touch me. I'm tripping. What am I talking about? It's hand sanitizer. Right? It's hand sanitizer. Wash your hands. Just whatever you do, just before you leave the bathroom, wash something. Hands. Don't just wash hands. Just wash goddamn hands. Thomas, your voices are killing me. Crescent over here dying. I simply can't. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Are these miniatures? I believe these are miniatures. Are these miniatures? Damn, that hurt. Y'all ever take air in and it hits some shit in the back of your throat? And you're like, hey, air, wait a minute, hold on. Air in there, look. The air went in my mouth like.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
You're welcome for these. You're welcome. Okay, I believe this is the same thing as this, but this is called calm. 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 Hold on. Wait a minute. We have a sound for that. Sir. Hold on. I just pulled out the calm and then all of a sudden I was like, listen, that made me hit the That's crazy. I went through the whole show and didn't hit y'all with an Wait. We did a whole goddamn show and I didn't hit y'all with the Not one time with the bucket hat. Y'all get two that time. So that one is calm. I think this might be calm too. Ooh. Oh. Remember I said that was calm? This is called soft. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel right now. Listen, let me tilt my terrorist frog head to the side when I tell y'all I got calm and soft. Y'all can't say shit to me for the next month. I don't give a damn, boy. Y'all can't say shit to me for the next month. Thomas, today's Sound of Coffee, you didn't seem to have a whole lot of energy, but it was the smoothest thing I will listen to all day on TikTok. What was your secret? I use calm and soft today. Listen, let me come in here calm and soft. My voice is getting somebody pregnant. That's all I'm gonna try to tell y'all. Like, listen, I'll come in and go, welcome to the Sound of Coffee. Right now, I am covered head to toe in calm and soft. Somebody gonna get pregnant. I'm just saying, like, you can't, hey, when it happened, don't blame my black ass. I ain't had nothing to do with it. That was calm and soft. Who your baby daddy? Calm and soft. What is it, the Immaculate Conception? No, Thomas came in with some calm and software, and next thing I know, I'm pregnant. I got nothing. Hey. My child support days are over. My child support days are over. Not happening to get home. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. I got a tumbler. Now, I can do soft and calm while drinking out of a smooth California tumbler and be like, y'all are not ready. I'm trying to tell y'all are not prepared. Y'all are not prepared for this. Some smell goods. Oh my sweet Aunt Fanny. And hold up, wait. What is this? What do I have here? Oh, snap. It literally, Solid Blue put in the entire packaging list. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Solid Blue Sister and the people over at Smooth California Natural Skincare. Thank you for your purchase. Ladies and gentlemen, go to smoothca.online. Pick up some of this. Pick up all of this. If you go to Smooth California and type in the villain 25 for 25% off your purchase, and you get yourself some smooth and some calm, some calm and some soft. When you come in, just come in the comment section and be like, I know y'all won't be able to do it like this, but just tell it, just like, hey, Tom, yes, and it's black owned. Y'all want to support a black business? This is a black business. This is a black business. Go to smoothca.online. Type in the villain 25 for 25% off of your purchase. Listen, I'm about to go wash my ass just so I can smell smooth and calm. Like I've been, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's been really hard this week. This week I've had to try to make people laugh and make people smile and make people think. And I need something sometimes. She ain't got a bathtub. So I need to go in the shower and touch myself with some of these Smooth California products. Then I need to put my clothes back on so I can go outside and just be like, I'm telling you. Yep, Smooth California, smoothca.online. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got some shit to do. I am getting my nails done today. I want to thank the chats on both sides, YouTube and TikTok, for being. What can you say when y'all are the best? Y'all are just the goddamn measuring stick of the best. Take care of yourself, please. Today, love on you for a few minutes. Love on you for a few hours. Literally, love on yourself for a few hours. Tell yourself how good you are. Matter of fact, with it being Why Wednesday, do not say a single negative thing about yourself today. Do not say one single thing bad about yourself today. And just know, I love you. I am so proud that you guys come here every morning. Y'all make my day. Y'all will never know how much you guys have pulled me out of that darkness. It is unbelievable. And I will love every one of you for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good afternoon or good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. This has been an incredibly jam-packed episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Cloud Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you. I love you all. Be proud of you today because I'm proud of you. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do that. I'm going to love on me some me today. I am. No matter what I accomplish today, I'm going to love on me some me today. And I thank you for that. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. And now, thanks to Smooth California and just a tad bit of hair grease. See you all tomorrow, Truthful Thursday. Let's have a conversation about where we go from here. A lot of egos might get hurt on this one. A lot of people's egos might get bruised, but I'm going to tell you something. If you stay to the end, you might learn something. I love you guys. Be safe. Have a great day. Peace. I love you guys. Please remember that. Please.